I'm now recording, Melissa, and I just asked you a second ago because I don't understand pain. I don't currently have pain. I have spent my life without, many moments of pain, and I really truly don't understand pain management. And you have had some back issues. You've had major back surgery, and you deal with pain on a regular basis. And when we found Factor 4 with LiveGood, you are having amazing results. But what I don't understand is what did people do before they found Factor 4?
Probably prescription drugs, horrible prescription drugs, which is where I was at. My pain management doctor would try one prescription drug after another, which I had terrible side effects from every single one. And yeah, so, probably Tylenol, NSAIDs, ibuprofen, which I can't even take ibuprofen. I've got ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease. I've never been able to take NSAIDs. So Tylenol was what the doctors have always told you for inflammation. Tylenol. Tylenol doesn't. Did you catch Ryan's call today?
I didn't. No,
They talked about NSAIDs and the effects on your liver and the effects on your stomach, and that's why I can't. It literally tears up the lining of your stomach and affects your kidneys and your liver. So yeah, NSAIDs is what pain management doctors push, and I have seen several pain management doctors. But there was never one pain management doctor that said, okay, let's look at something like I've never was told, Melissa, you have chronic inflammation. Never was told. Like, of course, they said, well, you probably got some inflammation in there from your surgery, but never to the effect that it affected me so bad and my bones and my joints so bad to where, it was just causing my pain so much worse. And so, yeah, after I started the Factor 4 in 3 weeks, noticed that the 24-hour, like my chronic pain was 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Nothing would touch it. Nothing. The throbbing pain, and a lot of people that have had back surgery or have dealt with arthritis, which I have chronic arthritis too, degenerative disc disease. There's a throbbing bone pain. Like if you've ever broken a bone, if you've ever had a fractured bone or a broken bone before, and you have that chronic throbbing pain, bone pain, like I have that in every single one of my joints. I had it in my knees, my elbows, my shoulders, my neck, and of course all throughout my spine, my hips. I couldn't even sleep at night because my hips would throb so bad. So, yeah, I've had that pain for the last 5 years because I had not one surgery but 2 back surgeries, and they didn't go so well. So I was left with a lot of chronic pain and a lot of inflammation that just never went away until I found Factor 4. Now, besides that, that's when I decided to join LiveGood, was after the Factor 4. But then I had already been on this path of completely changing up my diet. Like I was on an anti-inflammatory diet, had gone gluten-free. Don't eat red meat anyway. I don't eat any processed meats, even down to my fruits and vegetables of watching what you eat. There's so much that causes inflammation in your body. So I'd already been doing all the other stuff diet-wise that I thought was fixing it, but it wasn't until I actually just started taking the Factor 4 that it really helped. But then just getting on the daily regimen, with the coffee, mushroom coffee you see all the ads. It's they say it's for inflammation. Fights inflammation. You see Rise, you see Mud Water. That's all of their ads, as you see, is it helps fight inflammation. And then just the daily smoothie routine, because inflammation starts in your gut. So I was able to heal my gut health. And once I healed my gut, then the inflammation and everything is just gone, and I don't have any of the joint pain, any of the pain that I used to have. Now, I'm always going to have some level of degree because my back is really screwed up. It's always going to be screwed
Sure.
up. But the 24/7 constant chronic throbbing pain is gone. The joint pain is gone. I don't have the joint pain that I felt every day. I don't have the neuropathy. I was also left with the neuropathy in my hands and in my feet. Pain management doctors had tried several different nerve medications, gabapentin, all these horrible pain, different nerve medications, and nothing had worked. The last resort, the last time I went to my pain management doctor, and that was the last time that I walked in, I said, I'm never coming back to a pain management doctor again. But the last time I walked into the doctor, he literally told me there was nothing that he could do for me. He had already given me all the injections, all the painful procedures that I had gone through, nerve ablation, where they went in and burnt the nerves in my back. I mean, I've had some really, really painful procedures, not just the back surgeries, but all the painful procedures that I had. But this last time that I went to him, it was back in February. Because I started, that was the last time I went in, and then I found Factor 4 at the end of February is when I joined LiveGood. But the last time I walked in his office, he was like, Mrs. Ray, that really the only thing that I have to offer for you and advice is for you to look at getting a permanent pain pump implanted into your spine.
Mm.
And I was like, no, that they were going to do a trial and error. They were going to do a couple-week trial to see if it even worked, if it was even effective. But it was actually to see if it would work, then they would actually implant it under my skin, and there's electrodes that would feed morphine to my spine 24 hours a day. And I was like, nope, that's not an option. That's not an option. That's not an option for me. So and I walked out of his office, and that was the last time I ever spoke to him. I was like, they literally said they could do nothing else for me. I was at the lowest of low. I was done with all medical professionals telling me that, I'm feeding them giving them all this money. I mean, I've got medical debt up to here. And I look back on it, I'm like, all this medical debt, and not one medical professional could help me. And I was able to heal myself by taking Factor 4 and getting on a daily regimen to heal my gut health. So
that's incredible. It's incredible. And I thank you very much for your story, because I believe that your story is going to help a lot more people. And so I hope
I'm trying to share it with lots and lots of people, because there's a lot of people out there that just don't realize that if you have pain, you most likely have inflammation. And I just didn't realize how bad mine was, obviously.
All right. Well, I'm going to end the recording, but I truly appreciate your story.
You're welcome.
Bye.